Podcast 178, Unveiling the Legacy, ISBN 978 976 9726703. In this theoretical space, Unveiling the Legacy is a philosophical discourse that uses 13,877 words as a tool to articulate complex ideas, emotions, and lived experiences, establishing the foundation of Barbadians' language and culture, has activated my cognition to the extent I was inspired to explore the relationship existing between identity, evolution, legacy, social and economic benefits, and future influence in Barbados Republic, which forms part of the Caribbean archipelago. The tone and tenor of Unveiling the Legacy is a coherent, rhythmic read divided into 18 chapters, ensuring global citizens' interest remains despite its length. Throughout this conversation, as a photojournalist, I employ a pedagogical approach to analyze theories, concepts, arguments, and problems, primarily focusing on revealing the legacy. Contextually speaking, legacy in this context is how Barbados' legacy is shaped by its citizens' faith, ethics, core values, monetary assets, character, reputation, and life, setting an example for future generations and guiding their futures. This statement creates space for me to logically argue that Barbados' legacy is influenced by its cultural heritage, which was shaped by centuries-old practices passed down through generations, influencing its success or failure. Barbados' legacy has a cultural component, since it comprises the inheritance of cultural traits that influence our successes or failure. They are often determined by cultural practices from centuries ago that have been passed down through each generation. The discourse emphasizes the importance of reflective and analytical thinking for achieving solutions, making decisions, and deeper understanding the legacy and the future influence on Barbados' republic within the precincts of the Caribbean archipelago. Unveiling the Legacy delves into the historical context of Barbados, tracing its discovery by the Portuguese in 1536 and its incorporation into the British colony in the mid-1600s. Barbados is often considered a nation with a rich history dating back to 1625. In 1966, 341 years later, Barbados gained independence and transitioned to a republic, symbolizing the end of colonial rule. Unveiling the Legacy explores Barbados' parliamentary republic's promotion of pride and industry to enhance cultural, artifact, consciousness, identity, language, literature, history, monuments, national symbols, and sculptures. The transition was initiated by the late 1970s with the establishment of commissions. Barbados gained independence in 1966 and transitioned to a Commonwealth nation under Errol Barrow. 52 years later, in 2018, Miss Mia Amar Motley became the first female prime minister, promoting republicanism. The question arises whether Barbados' republic can serve as a model for other Caribbean islands with referendum-free constitutional governance and its identity shaped by national symbols, language, history, consciousness, and cultural artifacts. In July 2021, Barbados was declared a parliamentary republic and proposed amendments for a new president. Dame Sandra Prunella Mason, FB, GCMG, DA, SC, who said in the 2020 throne speech, according to Wikipedia, I quote, "The time has come to fully leave our colonial past behind," end quote. Barbados, despite its political independence, maintains a monumental culture with statues representing various aspects of the society. These statues, such as Golden Square, Freedom Park, located in Bridgetown, National Heroes Square, formerly Trafalgar Square, is located in Bridgetown, and the honors national heroes like the Right Excellent Sir Grantley Herbert Adams, CMG, QC, the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow, PCQC, the Right Excellent Sir Frank Leslie Wolcott, KAOBE, the Right Excellent Sir Garfield St. Auburn Sobers, AOOCC, a national hero, and the Reverend Sir Wesley Winfield Hall, KT, GCM, HMB, LLD ONS, whose relationship changes Barbados's cultural space through invention and global impact, fostering shared understanding of ethos, philosophy, doctrine, and testimony. My analysis as a photojournalist, capturing news on this topic, and as a cultural theoretician, allowed me to place emphasis on differences, underscoring the necessity of effective framing in unveiling the legacy argument. As a doctoral student, the work on this thesis dissertation influenced me to focus on enhancing social and economic benefits, which forms part of unveiling the legacy. Finally, I must confess that Unveiling the Legacy offers a platform to explore culture, artifacts, consciousness, identity, language, literature, history, monuments, national symbols, and sculptures, thereby fostering a vivid understanding of historical memories. Throughout this research, I have discovered that this transition process, in some ways, is reminiscent of a caterpillar transitioning to a butterfly, from egg to caterpillar, chrysalis, and finally adult. As an author, licensed cultural practitioner, cultural theoretician, and doctoral student, I have analyzed timeline events, establishing connections with a pedagogical lens theory and chrysalis theory. A 55-year evolution reveals convergence and conflation, laying the foundation for this thinking and unveiling its legacy. After much cogitation, I am persuaded in my cognition that Barbadians' identity, evolution, and legacy will continue to enhance Barbados's way of life, provide a deeper understanding of its history, and contribute to the intercultural world. The transition from a Commonwealth nation to a republic in Barbados on November 30, 2021 is a philosophical conversation that uses 13,877 words as a tool to articulate complex ideas, emotions, and lived experiences. The text underscores the significance of effective framing in presenting the legacy argument and enhancing its social and economic benefits. I deliberately deployed the pedagogical lens as a photojournalist to capture the language and culture of Barbadians, the emphasis on differences as a licensed cultural practitioner and cultural theorist in unveiling the legacy argument, emphasizes the importance of effective framing and as a doctoral student, my dissertation influenced me to focus on enhancing social and economic benefits which are integral to Unveiling the Legacy. This publication, Unveiling the Legacy, was published in publication 318 in ISBN 978 976 972673 and aired in podcast 178.